I'm Wongster 1970, and today I'm going to be installing lower control arms, rotors, brake pads, and brake calipers on this 2003 Toyota Matrix. Let's get started. Okay, these are the brake calipers I'm going to be using. They are Duralast, picked them up from AutoZone. One of them is 19-B2698. The other one is 19-B2699. It's the left-hand control arm. So this is CA12478 or 520-449, and the right one is CA12477 or 520-450. The brake pads are MKD923. They are ceramic brake pads. The rotors are 31270. And I bought a hardware kit too, but I don't think I'm going to need that. H6059. I probably needed 2 sets of these. We'll see. But anyways, that's everything. And I'm going to get the vehicle jacked up, get some jack stands up underneath it, and get the wheels off. I'm going to be using a 13/16 to take the lug nuts off. Well, it took some persuasion, but give her a couple good kicks after I put some PV on it, and it broke loose. Check the other side, that one's loose also, so we're good. I've soaked these with PV Blaster. I'm going to see if by some miracle this will come out. 19 millimeter. I'm going to have to clean up the threads on that. There's one bolt up here. I doubt that's a 19 millimeter. It looks smaller. Let me see. Yeah, it is 19. Stuck. That one wasn't bad. Now there are 3 down here. 17. We're gonna have to use a pry bar in between here. See if I can push it out. Feel like something moved. Maybe not. Something definitely moved. We got her out. Here is our old bushing. This is the lower control arm from the driver's side. That bushing is a little rough looking. This one here is not too bad for 2003. Here's our replacement. Yeah, you're probably not going to be able to see much of anything here, but I'm going to slide the new control arm up in there. Okay, I had to remove the drag link for the stabilizer bar. I had to remove that to get the lower control arm to come up high enough so I could get that bolt in, and then I found out that this bolt needs to go in first before you line that one up because it's very difficult to get this front bolt in. But anyways, I'm torquing the ball joint bolts to 66 foot-pounds. One. Two. Okay, those three are tight, and that was a 18 millimeter. Now I got to move some of the stuff out of the way, and I got to get the jack up underneath here, because what I got to do is jack up the lower control arm so that it's approximately at ride height, and then torque those bolts down. I'm going to jack up on his control arm until it starts taking weight. I'm trying to place the jack right up on those bolts. Yeah, it's taking weight off of the jack, or the jack stand. So that should be ride height. I got to go and torque that down. There's 101. There we go. That's 101. So let's bring that back down. Should be good. Okay, I'm going to be taking off the banjo bolt on the brake caliper and loosening it up. That's a 14 millimeter. Next, I'm going to see if I can remove the entire adapter assembly. That's one piece. It's a 17 millimeter. Those are usually pretty tight. Take this off because I'm going to have to bleed them out anyways. That's what I thought. That's got to come apart to be able to get the brakes out. And that is stuck. I'm going to get the mallet, see if I can knock it loose. Took a good beating to get it loose, but finally got the rotor off. It's definitely worn, especially now that I beat on it. The backing plate is in rough shape. It's like Swiss cheese. Still secured though. Okay, I'm putting a little bit of never sees around here so that hopefully we don't run into the same problem we had before where it's impossible to get the rotor off and the wheel off. Got the rotor, cleaned it off with brake clean, dried it, and this new one does have the holes to make it easier to get off. You'll be able to put bolts in here. The replacement caliper assembly. And I think I'm just going to put that on, and then I'm going to have to take the caliper off the adapter so that I can get the brake pads on. But I gotta clean these bolts off quick first. So I'll be right back after I do that. I'm gonna put a little bit of blue Loctite on these bolts. Put this up on. Put the new banjo bolt on there. That is a copper washer or a brass washer on both sides of it. So I'm going to make sure that this is cleaned off. Put a brass washer on the outside, on the inside. Let me see which side this is on. Okay, I got the banjo bolt tightened in the back here to 21 foot-pounds. It was hard holding in place, but I did get it. So I'm going to tighten up. I'm going to torque the bolts here for the caliper adapter, and then pull the caliper off, move it out of the way, so I can put the brakes on. Torquing the caliper adapter to 79 foot-pounds. One. There's the second one. Now it's 14. Felt like it slipped. I guess not, it just came loose. Ah. I'm gonna stick it through here. Put our hardware on there. Go in there like that. So I'll put a little bit in this groove, a little bit up in this groove. But back in that groove, if I can see it. And a little bit up here in that groove. Slide this in. Okay, we got that. Caliper back on. I'm going to put a little bit of Loctite on here. This blue Loctite. It's medium. That's 25 foot-pounds. That's 25 foot-pounds. This is a part number for the stabilizer bar link. It's GSL 3640LF. I got these from AutoZone. Okay, I've got the caliper assembly installed, the rotor, brakes, lower control arm, and the stabilizer link for the sway bar. And let's go to the other side and look at that one. Same thing here. This is a driver, or this is the passenger side. Caliper assembly, rotors, brakes, lower control arm, and the stabilizer bar link. Stabilizer bar link was torqued down to, or anti-sway bar link was torqued down to 55 foot-pounds. And everything seems to be together. That was a little tight down there, getting a nut back in behind there, but I got everything tightened up. All I gotta do is put the wheels back on, drop her on the ground, torque lug nuts, and I'll be done. Well, I torqued the lug nuts to 76 foot-pounds. lowered the car back down after I got the jack stands out. Checked everything out and it's good to go. So that'll do it for everything that I replaced on the 2003 Toyota Matrix. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, share, and subscribe, and stay safe. Thanks for watching.